people can't believe or understand that I don't believe the FBI or law enforcement, right? Obviously, none of you have ever been arrested or charged with a crime that wasn't fucking true, right? I mean, because that's the only way that I could see them being like, well, the FBI said they got the evidence. Well, okay. Show it, motherfuckers. Let's see it. Other than that, it's just them fucking blah, blah, blah. It's like the police saying, well, we shot the young man in the back, but we examined all the evidence and we discovered us, the police, did nothing wrong. We've discovered the police investigated themselves and found they've done nothing wrong. That guy ran backwards into their bullets, you know. But yeah, I mean, sure. If they for top secret eyes or whatever, secure or use only, and about okay. You can write anything on a fucking cover page, you know what I mean? Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Maybe they were declassified, maybe they're not. We don't know until they go through the information and then hopefully they tell us the truth, right? I mean, I don't believe anything they say, but I guess a lot of you people do. I mean, they just busted African group, like a socialist organization. The FBI did this, and they did a raid on their house. Wasn't as friendly as Mar-a-Lago, but they sent in drones, flashbangs. I guess the gentleman, the head of it. I mean, they've been around for over 40 years. He was 80 years old, and his wife is like same age. And they bring him out in gunpoint and put him in shackles and chains. They didn't do that at Mar-a-Lago. You know what I mean? And for them to do that a couple weeks ago, and then a week later they do the Trump thing. It's all a cover, man. It's all a cover to get you on their fucking side. Now that they're gonna start now they're gonna start raiding more and more Americans because they're terrorists, and you know what I mean. They can say anybody's a terrorist. They can say anybody's. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about me. All they care about is their power. That's it. That's why they don't like Trump. Because he's a fucking asshole, right? And so he says the shit that they want kept silent out loud. He's just as bad. They're just as bad. They just don't like him because he says the shit you're supposed to keep quiet out loud. That's it. And they don't know how to deal with, I don't know. I mean, someone asked me a direct question. How am I supposed to deal with that? It makes no sense. But yeah, the FBI and, I mean, it's not like the FBI or our government has ever lied to us in the last, I don't know, since 2003 maybe? I mean, or since then, right? We got the Russia hoax, we got the gas attacks in Syria. I mean, that's just for a couple, right? That's just a couple in the last. Never mind weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. But this time they're telling us the truth. Okay. I ain't buying it. I get it. You guys are all Democrats now, or Republicans, or neocrats. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. You are all neocrats now. And neo-publicans, and okay, cool. Just go with that. Don't try to pretend to be progressive liberals when you're not. You don't support progressive liberals. AOC is not a progressive liberal. PayPal or Jalalapal or what's her name there? The progressive caucus leader. She's not progressive at all. She's voted for war spending, nothing for you and I. But she's got gold-plated healthcare. AOC does too. They all do. And it's weird that Liz Cheney, right, a fucking neocon, a neocon's daughter. Like, I mean, if you want to talk about someone who's a fucking Nazi, it's definitely the Cheney family, right? And she can make a seamless transition a neocon to a neo-lib or whatever you want to call it, neocrat, right? You can make that transition flawless. So you're telling me that I changed, not the Democratic Party. Okay. All right. Sure. I changed. I changed into an anti-war guy that I've always been. I've changed into an anti-authoritative rule guy that I've always been. I've changed into a person who's pro people around the globe and wants to support people's causes like healthcare, education, all the things that we need to live, like air, water, housing, clothing, things like all that shit. That should just be human rights, no? But yeah, I changed. They're voting for. I mean, how much did they give you? How much they gave in the middle of a worldwide pandemic when no one could work? They gave you $1,600 after they told you they're going to give you $2,000, right? And now they're giving billions of our children's money to Ukraine. I mean, you can't make this shit up. And you guys are like, whoa, the people of Ukraine. Yeah, that sucks, man. Glad I don't live in fucking Ukraine. You know what I mean? But maybe if you really cared about the people of Ukraine, you'd be like, hey, they should probably have some peace talks because Russia ain't stopping. Ukraine's not going to win. They're losing that whole southern area from that whole coastal region all the way into the eastern Donbass region. I mean, we'll see if they stop, right? I mean, I don't, all the death and all that shit, killing, and it's crazy. But you guys are okay with it. No health care for you, right? You got college loan debt. Your kids got college loan debt. You can't make ends meet, it's getting harder and harder. But yeah, Trump, he had some files he shouldn't have, and Ukraine needs your money. Stupid motherfucker.